Do you ever just think about like the areas that you lack as a person, as you yourself? I think that a lot of people only magnify and see their good qualities. Whereas I think where you should look is, where do you lack? Like, where are you good? Like, definitely magnify that. But also, confidence is built by overcoming the areas that you suck in. That's essentially like how you have to look at it. So, how you build confidence, like I said, it's doing the things that you don't want to do. It's solidifying the 2.0 version of yourself. Like my mentor, one of the things that he told me was, Mike, this is when I was young, like 16 years old. You're going to have to sit there at the table, stand up and sell your idea. You're going to have to sell you. You're going to have to sell a thought, an idea, a product, a service. Essentially, you're selling yourself. So if you can't speak correctly and you can't deliver a message, or if it's not coming out clear, if you're not able to charismatically like bring out or influencing is through the words, it's through the energy. How do you build confidence? It's by doing what's hard. And for me, it's one of the things is speaking on camera. It helps you so much with your confidence. There's so many other ways though too. Some people have they already have the words, they got the fucking mouthpiece, they got the gift of gab, if you will. Some people have to work harder, but those same people, they might be good on the external, but a little bit more slower on the internal with coming up with ideas. Or you have to magnify the weakest spots and go with that. And for me, I know I want to reach. I know my message needs to reach and hit people. And in order to do that, I need to make sure my energy is on point. And how do I get my energy on point? It's by not missing. It's by solidifying my discipline, by getting up early, staying with my program. Because the universal language is energy. If your energy isn't right, you're not going to be able to hit somebody in their heart, in their spirit, in their mind, and you're essentially losing that person. How are you going to get there if you really lack the confidence, if you don't have the verbiage, if you don't have the charisma, or if you're unable to articulate certain things? I mean, you're going to be a second fiddle. I think a lot of people want to be ripped. I think a lot of people want to be rich. I think that they want to have the hot wife or the hot husband. They want to have the family, but they downgrade all their shit. It's not the fact that they're humble. It's not that they're humble. It's the fact that they lack confidence and they're scared to step out. That's where I'm saying, just be honest. It would make the world a better place. And if you were just willing to work for it, you might actually get what you want, instead of sabotaging a relationship or sabotaging your dreams or having that grief or that guilt deep down. It's not that you aren't good enough at doing your skill or your business or really anything. It's the fact that some people, like entrepreneurs, the greats, they're able to shed and let go and face their fears. Letting go and facing their fears, where they lack, where they're scared of. So I just keep bringing up me speaking on camera. Why am I scared to speak on camera? I would bet that you're scared to speak in front of 100 people. I think that you would be quaking in your boots. Most people. Some people, they're not. But I would bet that most people are. Why is that? First off, scared of what people think. Why are you scared of what people think? That's ego. What's ego? Ego is you want to be the best, or you have fear. Ego is essentially fear-based. Is that you have to turn from fear into spirit, where it's essentially from fear to love, where you're no, I have to operate from my spirit. I have to operate from a message. I have to operate. God is speaking to me, whereas it's not just Mike, gas money. No, he's speaking to you too. Who is able to let go the most? Who's able to tap into what they're scared of the most? You think about Jesus Christ. He's like, God, why have you forsaken me? Why did you leave me? You know what I mean? It's essentially the same thing. Who is going to be able to hold that ground and hold that strength and hold that cross? Most people are living the same day over and over and over. So you really haven't grown. When you're working out, your body take your body. It's essentially the same physique. Now you've added fat over the years, but it's essentially the same physique as you were when you're 15 or 16. The only way that it's gonna grow is by you putting pressure on it, by you exercising, hypertrophy, really like pumping those muscles. That's the only way that you're gonna add muscle to it. Your body doesn't just naturally grow. How do you do that? You put a stimulus on it. Use that analogy for your career, your leadership, your influence, your business. You're essentially the same person, the same business person or whatever, if you don't like tackle whatever scares you. So fuck, it might take you speaking, getting on camera. It might take you to spend money investing in yourself. It might take you to hire a personal trainer. It might take you to get fit. It might take you to read 5 books, 2 books, 10 books. I don't know, because it's more about finding something and then having it absorb into you. That's what it's really about.